Okay, hello everyone. Hello. I hope there was some glitch in the audio. I hope I'm audible to everyone now. Just drop your comments if I'm audible. Okay, I hope I'm audible to you now. So I guess there was some glitch in the audio. My voice was not audible to you guys. So let me welcome you again for the session, for today's session. So in today's session, we will be designing a snake game. You might have played this game, but today we're gonna design it from scratch. So we will design our snake. We will be writing the code for that. We will be adding the food for the snake. So we will be designing everything from scratch. Okay, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Just copy the link in the comments, copy the link from the chat section and open it in your browser. So we will quickly start with the code. Okay, great. Okay, so I hope my screen is also visible to everyone. So now we are starting with the design. So first of all, I'm having this Toby sprite by default on my screen. So I will quickly delete it because we are designing a snake game, so we don't need this one. So I will simply delete it. Simply delete the sprite, and we will be designing our own sprite now. So we have to make a snake. So we will design a very simple snake. So to design your thing, to design your sprite, or we can say to paint our own sprite, click on the paint section, click on the paint and choose a circle and draw a small circle over here. And don't forget to change the color of your circle. Let's say I will be keeping it green. And from this outline section, I will undo this select outline part. And the next thing is, okay, let's change the color again. Green color. Okay, now make sure your circle should be at the center, on this center of your paint area. Your circle should be at that part. Okay, I hope every one of you have done with this step. So quickly drop yes in the comment section if you guys have done this. Then we will be moving to the next step. Okay, now see, after designing this, over here, we will change the name of our sprite. I will rename it to snake. This is my snake. Now what will happen when the snake will be eating food, then its length will keep on increasing. Okay, so we will design it like in this way. Okay, when the snake will be eating any food, its length will keep on increasing. Okay, so let's move to the coding area again. Let's move to the block section. And I will just reduce its size a bit from here. Let's say I will keep it 70. 70 is fine. Now, the next part is I need one more sprite. That is, let's say I will add an apple. I will add one apple, which will act as a food. And we will reduce its size also. Let's say keep it 50. Or let's say make it more smaller. Let's make it 35. Yeah, this is fine. So we have added two sprites. One is snake and one is apple. Okay, now see, let's first of all, let's see how our game will be working. Okay, then I will be asking you guys question that how can we solve this thing. Okay, so this will be challenge for you today. You have to give your answers. Okay, how can we achieve this thing? Okay, so first of all, I need to move my snake left, right, up, and down. So let's see who will answer me. How can we code this thing? How can we make our snake move left, right, up, and down? Which block will be used here to code it? Yes, please quickly answer it in the comment section or in the chat section. Write your answers in the chat section. I'm waiting for your answers. It's a challenge for you. Let's see who will give me the right answer. How can we write the code to make my snake move left and right? Yes, I'm waiting for your answers. Go to, okay, I have got one answer, Maureen Sharma. Go to X and Y. Okay, okay. Uh, Anyone else? Let's wait for some more answers. Let's see who will be giving me the right answer. Okay, see what will happen if we will do go to X and Y. Okay, I've got one more answer. Okay, see, if we will do go to X and Y, now what will happen? It will take your sprite or snake to that particular position. Okay, it will not exactly make it move left or right in particular direction. It will just pick the snake from this particular position. Let's say this is my X and Y. I wanted to place it this X and Y. So it will pick the place from snake from here and will drop it over here or turn to left. Yeah. Okay. So we have to write a code to make it turn left. Directions. Okay. Now see, how can we give this thing? How can we write the code for this? Okay. Let me just show it to you. So it's a very simple way. Uh, what we have to do is, okay, when let's say left arrow key is pressed, then make your snake move towards make it move minus 10 steps. Now see, I am pressing the left arrow key. Oh, sorry, I am doing it in the apple. I'm just showing you how to make it move. So see, my apple is moving in the left direction. Okay, so but there is one more twist in this. We don't have to move it like this simple one. What we have to do here is, okay, suppose my snake is moving in upward direction, okay, and by mistake I have pressed the down arrow key. So at that time I don't want it to move downward. I want it to keep moving in upward direction only. Okay, so this is one more condition which we have to add in our code. So let's quickly start with the code now, how we will do it. So first of all, we will be requiring a variable. So click on this variable and click on make a variable and name it as direction. Okay. So in the meantime, you are making this variable direction. Who will tell me what are variables? Let's see. Let's wait for your answers in the comment section. What are variables? Yes. Quickly answer. What are variables? I'm still waiting for your answers. Okay, so see, variable is like a container which can store things, and those things can keep on changing. Okay, suppose we are making a game. Variables are A, B, C. Okay, generally we denote it with that, but variable is something which stores your values, and those values can keep on changing. Yeah, exactly. RF Kumar, variable is a thing in which we can store data or information. Very good, RF. Something which is not defined or particular. Yeah, we can say it like that. This can also be one of the definition, which is not defined or particular, which keeps on changing itself. Variable, as the name suggests, which keeps on changing, right? Like we play a game, in that game score keeps on changing. So that score is defined using the variable component of the code. Okay, yeah, it's like a container, exactly. So it is like a container. Good, very good, guys, very good. So here we have defined a variable direction. So now let's say we will start our program with the green flag, and make sure you are writing this code in the snake. Okay, so first of all, select your snake sprite and take when the green flag is clicked, and in the variables, add the block set direction to, and in place of right, sorry, 0, I will write right, means right direction. Initially, my snake will be facing towards the right direction. Okay, so I will be creating some more variables over here. One is timer, let's say time, and one variable will be score. So in total, we are using three variables. One is direction, second is time, and then third is score. So quickly define your variables. Snake will move if we click the flag. Yes, snake will move if you will click the flag, and you can control its movement using your arrow keys. Okay, so our direction variable will be initiating from right side, and then we will start the timer. Let's say set the timer block to 0.5. Set timer to 0.5. Over here it will be 0.5, and our score variable will be starting from 0. So now our variables are, every variable is initiated. Now the next thing is we will be adding those conditions. So I'm just keeping it over here for now. Now go to the events and take out the block when the space key is pressed, and instead of space key, I will change it to right arrow key. Now what I want here is okay, when the right arrow key is pressed, my sprite should keep on moving towards right side only. It should not move towards left hand side. So for that, I will add a condition over here. Now, can any one of you tell me what are conditions? Let's say how many of you know about the conditions? Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. Let's see who will give me the right meaning of condition. It's fine if you don't know the answer. Like whatever comes in your mind, just give your answers in the comment. Like rules, yeah, very good, Shaurya. We can say like rules. Conditions can be called as rules. If you will not follow the rules, your code will not be working. Very good, Shaurya. Good work. Yes. Others, what about others? Quickly answer it. Answer it. What are conditions? Okay. So here, what our rule of the game is, okay, whenever, like suppose I'm pressing the right arrow key, okay, then your snake has to move in right direction only. Okay, it should not go towards in any other direction. So let's say when the right arrow key is pressed, okay, and when the right arrow key is pressed, suppose your snake is moving in left direction at that time. So at that time, it don't have to change its direction. It will keep on moving in its own direction. Okay. So what we will do here, let's say to add the condition, we will be using the if block over here. So from the control section, take out the if then block. Then I will be going to the operators. Yes, Ara, with conditions decides that something is true or false. Good, good. Then there are operators. Operators are generally we use in mathematics also, addition operator, subtraction operator. Then are more operators like addition operator. Okay, then there is not operator, equal to operator. So here we will be using a not operator. Okay, we will be using a not operator, and in the not operator we will add an equal to operator. So we will say if direction is not left, okay, then it can move towards right hand side, otherwise no. Okay, so over here we will do set direction to right. So basically what's the meaning of this code is, suppose my sprite is snake is moving upward and I can change it to right side. If my snake is moving left side, sorry, downwards, then we can also make it move towards right hand side. But if my snake is already moving in left direction, and at that time if I press the right arrow key, it will not change its direction to right hand side. Okay, so similarly we will do it for the other also. So I will again go to the events. I will take when left arrow key is pressed, and if direction is not right, if direction is not right, then it has to set the direction to left. Then from the variables, we will take set direction to left. Okay. So similarly, if my sprite is already moving in right direction, and if I press the left arrow key, it will not change its direction to right hand side. Oh, sorry, left hand side. Okay. Okay. I hope it is clear up to this point. Now, same conditions we have to use for up arrow and down arrow. Okay, so it will be like this. When down arrow key is pressed, then if direction is not up, if direction is not up, then set direction to down. Okay, and similarly, we will just do it for the up arrow key. When up arrow key is pressed, if direction is not down, then set direction to up. I will just zoom it for you guys so that you can see it clearly. When the right arrow key is pressed, if direction is not left, so direction will be set to right. And the left arrow, if the direction is not right, direction will be set to left. And for the down arrow, if direction is not up, direction will be set to down. And if up arrow key is pressed, if direction is not down, it will be set to up. Okay, now the next thing is, now we have set the variables. Okay, now how to move our snake? Okay, so to move our snake, we will be coming back to this code when the green flag is clicked. And I want my snake to keep on moving continuously. So whenever we have to make it move continuously, we use one block or one condition. We use one condition which will make your character move continuously. That is forever condition. Forever means which keeps your code running continuously. So here also we want our snake to move continuously. To make it move continuously, we will use the forever condition. So we will be getting the forever condition from the from the controls section. Yeah. Now, how this thing will be coming, how your snake will be moving. Now, we have to set the conditions. Now, the condition will be, if the direction is right, then it has to move towards, let's say, change x by 5. Okay, so let's add one more if condition, and from the operators I will take an equal to operator, and from variable, let's say if direction is equal to right, then we will do from the motion change x by 5. Okay. And similarly, I will just duplicate this one, and over here I will change it to left, and here it will be change x by -5. Okay, now see, when I will click on the green flag. So see, when I clicked on the green flag, my snake already started moving. Okay, and it's not coming back right now. So for that, what I will do here, I will give initial position to my snake also. Okay, whenever the green flag will be clicked, it has to go to the center point, that is 0 and 0, means X and Y both will be 0. Okay, so let's say click on this green flag and I can make it move in the right direction. Okay, now how to make it move up and down? So for that, again, we will go to the controls palette. From the controls palette, take out the if condition, and we will add a condition here. If direction is up, so for that we will be requiring a equal to operator, and here it should be if direction is equal to up. Now we will be changing the value of y coordinate. So from the motions palette, we will do change y by 5. And if we have to make it move down, so if direction is down, then change y by -5. Okay, let's see if our snake is moving now. Okay, yeah. So it is moving in all the 4 directions. Great. Okay, let's stop it over here only. Now, the next part is I want the length of this snake should keep on increasing when it is eating that apple. Okay, so for that we need one more thing, that is a clone. So what is a clone? Who will answer me? What is a clone? Let's see. Let's get your answers in the comment section. What are clones? Wait, I'm waiting for your answers in the comment section. What are clones? Yes, anyone? Tell me what are clones? Okay, so see, clones means a clone is a copy. Yes, very good, very good. Of any object. Yeah, very good, Arav. Right, exactly the right answer. So, clone means a copy of any object, exact copy of an object. So here our object is snake. Yeah, exact copy. So our object is snake. So what we have to do here is we have to create the copies of snake. Whenever it eats the apple, it has to create one clone, and in that way its length will keep on increasing. Okay, so for that we will be creating a clone. Okay, just a second. Yeah, so for that we will be going to the controls palette again, and we will create one clone over here. It will be create clone of myself. Why we are doing myself? Because we are writing the code in snake and we want to create the clones of snake only. That's why we are doing create clone of myself. If we have to create the clones of apple, then we can change it to apple over here. But right now our target is to create the clones of snake. So it will be create clone of myself. Okay. So now, what is the next thing? Now, what I want is okay, when the clone is created, okay, when the clone is created, it should wait for some seconds, okay, and in that wait time, if the snake is eating another apple, then the new clone will be created. Otherwise, the previous clone will get deleted. Okay, so let's say we will increase this time from 0.5 to, let's say we will make it 1. Okay, let's make it a bit easier. So we will make it 1. Okay, so now from the controls palette only, we will take when I start as a clone. Now the condition is when our clone will be created. Okay, so it has to wait for some seconds. Let's wait for 1 second, but we will not use 1 second. Instead, we will be using our variable. Okay, so you can use any value over here. I have used 1. We can do 1.5 also. Okay, so now from the variables, I will take this variable over here and I will place it over here. Wait for time seconds. So now it will be waiting for 1.5 seconds before deleting the clone. But how it will delete the clone? So to delete the clone, we will again go to the controls palette and we will take out the delete this clone statement. Okay, so now our clone code is like this. Okay, our snake will be moving left, right, up and down. Okay, and if you will be eating the apple, it will be creating the clones. And after time seconds, let's say 1.5 seconds, its clone will be getting deleted itself. Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to the next part. Right now, if my snake is going past the apple, trying to eat the apple, it's just going past the apple. Nothing is happening. Okay, so it means now we have to write a code for our apple. Okay, so for that, now we will switch to the apple over here. Okay. Now again, we will take when the green flag is clicked. When green flag is clicked. So what should happen when the green flag is clicked? In this, it will work on the condition that if it is touching the snake, then it has to hide itself, go to some random position, okay, and then will be coming out after, let's say, 0.2 seconds, 0.4 seconds, that depend on us. And also it will increase our score. Okay, so let's try it, how we will do it. So now this, I want this condition to be executed again and again. So which condition we have to use to execute something again and again? Let's wait for your answers in the comment section. Let's see who will answer this thing right. Which statement or which condition we have to use to make something, to execute something continuously again and again, like for infinite number of times. We have used that in Snake's code also. Let's see who will be giving me the right answer. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answers. Okay. Forever, very good, very good. So yeah, we will be using the forever condition. So I will be getting it in the controls palette. Add the forever. Now for the condition, I will use if then. Now my condition is if it is touching the snake. So touching is kind of a sensing. We sense the touch. So for that, I will be going to sensing palette and I will take the statement touching mouse pointer and will change mouse pointer to snake. Because if snake will be touching the apple, then only it has to hide. Now to hide our snake, we'll go to the looks palette and take out the hide and add it over here. Okay, so now the next thing is after getting hide, it has to come out at some random position. So for that, no, see, whenever you have to make your character move, sprite move, or anything you want to turn its direction, simply just go to the motion palette and figure out your code, which piece of code will be useful for you to make it move or to make it turn. So here we want to make it move to some random position. So here, see, we have this statement, go to random position. We will add it over here. Okay. Now, the next thing is, but initially our time is 1.5. Like, let's say it is getting deleted itself by 1.5. But when it is eating the apple, I want to increase that time by some seconds, let's say 0.2. Yeah, we are using the height because if snake is eating the apple, so it should get height. Na? So first it is getting height. We are trying to show here a new apple is coming out at some another place. It's kind of that. Okay. So go to random position. Then we will change the timer. Like from the variables, I will take change time by 0.2. And also I will increase my score by 10. Let's change score by 10, and then I will make it visible. So here I will add a show block here. Okay, let's try if it is working. Okay, see. Okay, like right now our game is endless. Okay, it's just keep on increasing. So what we will do here, we will add one more condition that if our snake, let's say, will be touching the edge, then it should, like, then our game should get over. Okay, so what for that, what we will do, so first of all I will be adding some backgrounds to my project. So one background I will take as this, let's say blue sky. Okay, and let's choose another one also. What we can use, let's say okay, I will be using the stripes one. Okay, now we have to add few more things in our code. Now what I want is, okay, whenever the green flag is clicked, I want my blue sky background into my project. So here I will go to the loops and I will add here switch backdrop to blue sky and add it over here when the green flag is clicked. Let's see if it is working. So when the green flag is clicked, my background changes to that one. Okay. Now the next thing is, I want to add one more condition that if my snake is touching the edge, then it should display game over and everything should get stopped at the same time. Okay, so now how we will do that? Let's add one more condition. For that, we have to go back to the snake. Over here, we will add if touching edge, for touching, we again we have to go to the sensing palette. If touching edge, then it should change my background to stripes one and everything should get stopped. Okay, now over here, from here I will select the backdrops, and in the backdrops I will select the stripes one and I will write here game over. Game over. So I will just change the color of my text. Oh, yeah, I will change the color of my text to, let's say, red, and will increase the size. We will paste in the center. Okay. Now let's try it if it is working. Okay, perfect. So as soon as my snake is touching the edge, it's getting game over. Like my game is getting over at the same time. Okay, let's zoom in and try to play this. Let's say how many scores I will get. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's quite easy. So now I have a challenge for you guys. Okay, so our project for today is complete. So I have a challenge for you guys. You guys have to add more complications in this. You have to make it more tough to play. Add other things like there is a bomb. If the snake will be touching that bomb, then your game will also get over. So add these kind of a things in your game and share your projects with us. Okay. So okay, I'm stopping my screen share. Yeah. So yeah, so add these things in your game, make it more complicated, make it more tough for the player to play. Add timer. You can add one more timer, like the clock is ticking. You have to score this much. Like you have to score, let's say, 500 points in 1 minute. Then you can add one more condition. So try to figure out more logics, more conditions in it. Okay, so this is a challenge from our side to you guys to work on this project. So in next week we will be coming with another project. We will be making some another game maybe. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's session, and we will be coming out with another session next week. So do like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates. Okay. Yeah, so we will be meeting in the next class next Saturday. Okay. Yeah. Bye everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Thank you for joining.